What is going on, everyone? Today I wanted to share with you stock news updates on the company Lucid, ticker LCID. As we can see in today's market, the majority of the sectors, specifically in EV and technology, all sectors across the industry plummeted, right? I mean, with the S&P, Dow Jones, we've seen a gradual decrease going above the 1% loss in the S&P, and this is expected given that most companies are in the red today, right? And most of you are wondering whether Lucid is a buy. I'll share with you my insights on whether I think Lucid is a buy, what's really driving the price up, right? And what I see in the coming weeks, as well as sharing with you source data from various articles on Lucid. Now, if you're new to this channel, I'd really appreciate you hitting the like and subscribing for more related content. I'd really appreciate all of your support. Let's get started. Now here, just looking at the technicals for Lucid, as you can see, just with the month of January, we've seen Lucid go up by double already. As you can see here, 90% gains. Comparing that to Tesla, Tesla's shot up 54% in the month of January. So far, Lucid is doing very well. Now, if we were to zoom out here, right, I mean, this is a one-year trajectory. We've seen it hit around $30 back in January of last year. So it's been bleeding out significantly with its low point at like $6, where now it's just 1x up into like the $12 range. We know that on Friday, it went up by about 100% and started going back down, ending gains to 40% at the end of Friday, right? And now some of you are wondering whether Lucid is a good opportunity to get into Lucid at this time. I'm thinking that with the current price this company is at right now, it's definitely discounted, because if you look at it from a long-term trajectory, 5-year turnaround, we've seen this company stock shot up back in 2021, $52, as you can see here. Back in 2021 November, $51. So it has hit $50 on multiple occurrences, right? So I do foresee the market cap going up from 21 billion up more significantly, right? Now, just to share with you some updates from various sources here, right? So we know that on January 30th, rumors began to circulate that Saudi Arabia's public investment fund could increase its position in or to even take over Lucid Motors. Now, even if Saudi Arabia does not take over 100% of ownership in Lucid, that does not mean that Saudi Arabia's public investment fund will not support it with cash flow. We know that while Lucid is still in the development phase, where it's trying to figure out its operational efficiencies through manufacturing, production, right? They have the money that's backed up here with the support from Saudi Arabia. Now, the good news is if, let's say, Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund decides to buy out Lucid entirely, I think that's a win-win situation. Most of you are wondering whether this is even going to be a good opportunity for the company. Overall, it definitely is, because Saudi Arabia is one of the leading pioneers in tapping into the EV space. Supporting what Lucid is doing is only going to build this company up from my perspective. And the fund already owns about 60%, right? What's the difference of owning additional like 40%? Now, based on just Friday's spike, we know at one point it reached $17.50. So we know that the relative strength index of Lucid, it broke its 200-day moving average as well as 50-day moving average. So that's a really good sign here. Now, if Lucid is able to break through the $13, right, and then consolidate there, then we potentially can see a step up with Lucid getting up to the $15 range, and then above $16 range, and then getting up to the $20 range as expected, based on the street article release here. Now, just going to a different source here, I mean, overall, Lucid's fortunes are looking up here, right? I mean, we know that this EV startup company, I mean, if it wasn't a high quality company, then we wouldn't be backed up by like Saudi Arabia buy-in rumors, right? And the company is actually supplying Formula E racing motors. That's just huge, right? Just that level of quality, having high quality motors being produced. And we know that last week, Lucid announced that it is providing a 469 horsepower electric drive unit for all Formula E race cars this season, right? That's huge news. Not only is Lucid, the studios and service centers are all across the West Coast as well as the East Coast. I mean, they even have facilities in Saudi Arabia and various parts of the world. So I'm definitely thinking that this luxury automaker will just continue to add value and build on its branding. Now, there's also news regarding Lucid stock entering new phase following buyout rumors and what's going on. Some of you are wondering, well, is there going to be a press release that's coming, right? Will Lucid deny this, or will Lucid release an announcement to make this official or not? And based on my perspective, right, I mean, if Lucid is going to come out to deny this and say that this is false rumors, the company would have already done so, right? But this is looking very positive, and I'm foreseeing that if and when there's more media release news on this potential buyout, there could be a significant bull run that's coming, and the short sellers will be worried and will be burned out from this run. And I would say not to underestimate Saudi Arabia, a public investment fund, because if and when that press release happens, then this company can bull run back into the $20 range very easily. So that's my perspective. And there's also price analysts here where the price target is expected to go up to $18, which represents a 50% upside from its current price. And according to just with this quote here, Lucid is one of the most attractive among the universe of startup electric vehicle EV automakers, and also a relative competitor threat to Tesla, for example. Now, just to share with you another news article release here, right? While we've seen today the share price drop by about 8% after soaring on Friday, right? We know that there was just a majority of company stocks taking a hit on Monday. Now, is that going to continue? We can't really predict what's to come in the future, but based on volume, I really do see that there's going to be a potential run up for Lucid again, right? So whether you are a long-term investor, swing trader, or day trader, this is looking very good for Lucid, and I'm definitely for supporting this company because of what they're doing in terms of its quality. And in order to maintain that positive return on cash flow, having that additional cash, I'm really for having the Saudi Arabia buyout potential happening, because that'll just be a win-win situation from my perspective. So overall, that's my insights with Lucid. I hope this video was valuable in that I was able to share with you different source documents here. If you enjoyed, please make sure to hit the like, and I'll see you on the next video update. Thank you.